Hello student. So let's start our discussion. In this tutorial we are going to discuss another data type of Python. Okay, that is list. So let's see that how list can be helpful. Okay, it is a simple type of array. The way we are declaring array in other programming languages like C, C++, Java, .NET, Perl, Ruby. So let's see that how we can declare array into the Python and what is the characteristics of list. First of all, let me tell you that a list is mutable data type. Now how to discuss how to declare a list. So let's take a list variable L1 equals to, in square bracket we will declare list 1 2 3 4 5 high 3.14 true, then 3 plus 4j x print L1. Now as you can see here in list we can declare or we can assign any type of value. Okay, so it is not like that or that we can assign only integer, or we can assign only string, or we can assign only float, or we can assign only boolean or imaginary number or any character. So in Python, in list you can assign any value. Okay, so list may contain different kind of data. So let's start our discussion. Which are the inbuilt method for list? So first of all, let us declare a list with multiple values. L2 equals to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so let's print it 2 and type of L2. So this is the list, and in output as you can see the list belongs to class list. So object L2, whatever we have created, it belongs to class list. Now as we have discussed previously, Python is a purely object oriented programming language. So which support object oriented as well as procedural programming, but here every data type is having a class. So let's start discussing the inbuilt method of list. So first method is append. So what append will do? Append will append an element at end of list. Let's say we want to add 50 at the end of list 2. So let's print list before L2, then we will execute the append method L2 dot append, and we want to store 50. Then again we will print, so we can see the change. Okay, so this is before and this is after. So what append will do? Append will append an element at the end of the list. Now similarly there is another method, extend. So what extend will do? Extend will extend the list. Okay, so it can be also used to extend list or merge list. Let's declare one list L3. 44, 55, 66 and 77. So these elements are not belonging to list 2, so we are taking some new element. Then we will extend the list 2 or list 3, whatever. So L2 instead of append, there will be extend, and here we will write the list. Okay, so here you can see whatever elements of list 3, 44, 55, 67, 66 and 77, that will be attached to the list 2. Another way that we can do this extend method, or we can use this extend method, is like create a tuple. List will be created using square bracket, while tuple will be created using round bracket. So list is mutable and tuple is immutable. So let's see that how we can declare the tuple. For example, we want to add 91, 92, 93, 94, 95 and 96. Okay, and after extending, again we will print it, so we can observe the output. So (91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96). Now if you see, if you will execute this cell multiple times, then every time it will add new element. Okay, so previously the list was having this value, so again new value is appended. So for better understanding, let's create a new list. L4 is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we will take another list L5. L5 is equals to let's say L4 of 0, and print L5. Okay, so here you can see we have added only one element into the list. Okay, so if you want to store first two element 0 to 2, then it will select the 2 element. Now here this is known as slicing, so we are having a separate tutorial for slicing. We will not focus on this. So let's try to extend the list L4. So L4 dot extend, here I will write tuple. So 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. First we will print before extending the list and after extending the list. Okay, so we are having two options to pass as an argument any value to you can say extend. Either we can pass tuple or we can pass list. Next is insert. So let's say I want to insert an element at a specific position. For example, let's insert 50 at position number 0. Okay, in similar to other programming language, in Python also indexing start from 0. So let's copy and print paste this. Next method is insert. So it will have two argument. First argument will be position or index, and second argument will be value which we want to store. Clear? So let's see how this will work. L4 insert on position number 0. Let's say we want to insert 45. Let's execute it. Okay, as you can see, new value will be inserted at position number 0. Let's try to execute with -1, and let's see what happened. Can you see what happened? -1, meaning of -1, negative index. Negative index, it will start from last position. Okay, so this is 0. It will consider 85 as a 0, and it will consider this position 85 as a 0, and then before 85 on this place it will add 55. So this is how insert will work. So most of time in slicing operation or in slicing tutorial, we will see that negative represent the reverse direction from AND. Next method, that is remove. Remove will remove an element from the list. Now here we don't have to specify the index, but we have to specify the value which we want to remove. Let's try to implement it so we can have idea. Remove. Here let us assume that we want to remove 82 from list. As you can see, previously there was 82, but after executing this function, 82 is removed from the list. Next function is pop. Now this pop, by default behavior of pop is similar to the stack. Okay, so if you do not specify any item, then it will be last element from the list will be removed. And if you want to remove a specific item, means using index, then we can do it. So let's try to see both option. L4, here we will write only pop, so we will not specify any argument. Then we will again use pop, but with index. So first we will remove last element using simple pop, and then let's say I want to remove the second element, means 0, 1 and 2. Yes, so as you can see, before performing pop operation, this was the result, and after executing the pop function without any argument, will remove the last element from the list. And if we want to remove an element from specific index, let's say pop 2, so here you can say index 0, index 1 and index 2. On index 2 it was 2, so 2 is removed from the list. So this is how pop will work.